Hi everybody, Clay here from Popel's Backyard Farm. Alright, I promised a couple videos ago that I would show you how I stake my tomatoes up. These are half-inch pieces of conduit. Now I use conduit because they're reusable every year, they don't rot. You could use wood, you could use galvanized piping, copper piping. Alright, so what I do is first I look to see, let me pull this one out. See how the natural curve of the plant goes? I take the stake on the side that they naturally curve to. So that way when I go to put the clip on, I'm not disturbing the growth of the plant. I'm not pulling on it and snapping it off. And I've done that so far with as many tall tomato plants as I've got. I put a stake in them. Now I'm going to show you how I clip them on. A lot of people use string, and you can use string too. It's just no big deal. But string can also cut off the circulation to your plant, just like if you wrap the string around your finger. So what I use the bato clip. Now these bato clips you can get online, and what they do is they're hinged, and they have a, let's see if we can get a better shot here. I'm trying to hold the camera. They have a little clip, and they're reusable. You clip them together, and you can make them into a chain. So if you want to put one around the pipe and then put another one through that one, so that it let's see if I can show you. Kind of hard to do when I'm holding this camera. I haven't got Ruthie here to help me. You put one right through the other. You put one around the pipe. Say my finger's the pipe, and you put this one around your tomato. And then in the fall, you just unsnap them. What I do is I keep them in a plastic jug. They had peanuts in it, and I reuse them every year. And I use them for several different projects, but the best thing is for the tomato plants and pepper plants and things like that. I just figured with the wind blowing today, today's the day to put the stakes on, so I don't, not the stakes on the grill, but the stakes on the plants, so that the tomatoes don't snap off. You can see after I've took the suckers and that off there, they're coming back pretty heavy, nice and thick. Some of them are even getting a few tiny suckers back, like this in here, which is no big deal though. You can get them as you weed, but I went through and weeded all these about a week ago, and you can see they're still nice and clean. There's not a lot of work to do other than stake them up and keep them watered. Alright, I just wanted to show you what a bato clip was, and they're not that expensive, but they're great for vegetable farmers. You can use them for, I'm going to use them on my peppers, I'm going to use them on my tomatoes, and they're not all that expensive. You get about 100 of them for a little of nothing. And if they're reusable, you take and spend your money the first season, and after that, you lose one or two, big deal. You got probably 100 more. Alright, this is Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm, and I've got some work to do, seeing the wind's blowing, and I still got to get some more stakes. I think I've got some down in the basement. If I don't, I'll cut some out of wood. I don't like using wood because wood rots, and it's not really reusable every season. You might get a season or two out of it, but they get brittle and break. Okay, this is Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm saying join us again, and God bless.